Hello guys, welcome to Yes Gaming, and this is our fourth video for Prison Architect. What we're looking at today is the new DeathRow system. Okay, I'll probably also go into a little bit more about our legal advisory over here, alright? We'll just get that going. So, the whole new strand. This legal unlocks quite a lot for you, so we get our lawyer who needs an office. And what I'm going to be focusing on today is DeathRow. Okay, DeathRow can be quite beneficial to your prison. It does need a fair amount of looking after and initial building. Okay, so what we get, we've got currently 2 of our DeathRow prisoners. They'll always be in for serious crimes. Okay, so we've got murder, aggravated assault, and 3 accounts of GBH. Okay, and then our second prisoner, we've got 3 counts of murder and 1 for torture. Alright, now depending on when they come to the prison, they'll usually have just under 50% of clemency. Now what this means is whether they're going to be sent into the electric chair or whether they get proven innocent. The lower the percentage, the higher chance that they will be given the electric chair. Okay, the state will automatically give a 5% clemency. So if it goes to below 5% and it turns out they were innocent, you don't get fined. Okay, but if I decide I want to rush an execution, like here, right, I can cancel it now if I really need to. But what will happen is, successfully I get 10,000. If I fail, it's a fine, and not only is he dead, this prison will also be taken away because my prison is no longer trusted. Okay, so to get your DeathRow prisoners, you first have to have their own personal separate cell block, execution room, parole room. You may also need a solitary if they do misbehave at some point somehow, and an infirmary. Okay, this all then needs to be selected to DeathRow only. Okay, so they're not allowed to be in contact with any of your other inmates. Alright, you can also be graded on how well they get from their cell to the execution, to parole and such. So they can go for parole to obviously try and get rid of their death sentence, and I have previously had one person on DeathRow who managed to get out of it. Okay, and this is because he was found innocent, so hats off to him who didn't die. But he is a max prisoner now somewhere in my prison. I'm not too sure which, but I know he's there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a Tim Lever's execution. Right, so execution, right, that's initiated straight up. You can do these in whatever order you want. So first we're going to authorize a lockdown. Alright, this sends all of your other prisoners to their cells so they don't, misbehave, run in, save him. I don't really think they could do that currently, but that's the general idea. Okay, and we can test the facility. Oh no, power failure. There's insufficient power to the electrical chair. Okay, so cancel. So with our electric chair, okay, and it is connected to power, but I do have 2 current power sources. This is our power, and apparently that is too much. So we're just gonna have to make a new power supply. This is my first DeathRow, so sorry that there are some little errors. We'll just get rid of what we don't need there, and we will make a new power station. Okay, we've got the money to spend for this video, and then connect it to there. I'm going to get our builders in now. They'll work hard, my builders, good boys. Oh, no one's undoored you. Oh, there is. Okay. So obviously no power currently, but that'll be fixed in just a second. So yeah, before you do, obviously go for DeathRow, just make sure that you've got enough power, even though you do have to test it. So don't worry yourselves. Okay, so let's try this again. And where is he? He's gone. I do not like this. Have I lost my prisoner? Prisoner, hello? He's disappeared. Oh no, he's in bed. Hide and see. That's what the pros do. So we're going to authorize a lockdown, okay? Can we do this now? Yeah. So it's bedtime anyway, so they're all in lockdown. Now just testing facility. Yeah, seems to be good. Right. Assemble execution detail. So, oh, there we go. We've got our priest who's now coming in. What have we got here? Okay, so I think they're having a bit of a chat, obviously. And escort witnesses to facility. Right. So yeah, for each execution you have to have your witnesses. Okay, along with your pope priest that's coming to talk to your prisoner, you're going to get your chief of security, I know that, and the governor. So there's chief, there's your warden, governor, warden, same thing. Gonna hurry these lads along because they're taking a while. Oh, we can only go double. That's interesting. So we can only go double during a execution. Now I watched the official tutorial on this, and it's they did stress the fact that it's taken 31 alphas to get to this point, and that they didn't want people to be able to abuse the rights of execution and such. And they have done it quite well, I'll admit. Escort witnesses. Okay. So we have our witnesses now. Let's give them a minute to go over. So we've got his son, his ex-wife, the victim's family. Oh wait, these victims, yeah, and his father, his victim's family. Okay. So they are now seated in execution. Escort prisoner to facility. He's already quite close, so starts quite high. So, you know, this is the final walk, as it's called, and it's not really far at all. Behind a series of locked doors and such. My guy wasn't on door, so this is a bit overkill what I've done with servers, door servers and that, but I think it looks better. So this is it, the final part of the execution. Ready? That's it. Our Tim Levers is now dead. We can now dismiss staff and witnesses. The music has also changed. It's quite a scary one-tone ringing noise. Yeah. Final report. This is where we find out if we did the right thing or not. So let's see. And we did. The mandated execution of Tim Levers was carried out at 5:51 as scheduled by electric chair. Well, in the presence of witnesses, the standard compensation of 10,000 is awarded to the institution for this part. So, what we've gained is 10 grand, really. So, yeah, he does get taken to the morgue, I know that much. And obviously, once you meet all the requirements, you can just go to your intake and set what you want. Okay, that's really all there is to the whole execution DeathRow system. Okay, there is a reduced liability, so you can get away with more percentage if they have it, but you don't want to be too risky. Okay, Small cells. I've taken advantage of the small cells now with the maximum security prisoners. They get a toilet and a bed. That's it. Alright. Really, it maximises the size of prisons. I mean, I've seen prisons before without this that have, you know, hundreds and hundreds of cells. So you can imagine now what they can do with all that. Alright. And permanent punishment. So you get a confident person misbehaving, you can click on them. These are already in solitary because they're naughty, but you can punish them, and then you get the option to permanently punish them, so they just never come out. Okay, this is people that just constantly wreck your prison, and there's no stopping them. Okay, they might have a life sentence, they no longer care. Alright. I need to stop playing alright, don't I? That's a pretty much legal explained, guys. Nothing more to it, really. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you like my little Green Mile system. If you haven't seen Green Mile, you should watch it. It's a good movie, and it kind of explains it. I like to give them a nice wooden floor and bookshelf, you know, their last time in prison. But Edgar is still waiting on what's going to happen to him. Okay, so that's really it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. Drop me a like, check out my other videos, they might be helpful to you. I'll be doing some more videos on my prisons that I have made, making them with you, probably a let's play system, and I'm going to start getting into some upcoming horror games, so stay tuned for that, and enjoy. Thanks.